Alright, hello everyone. This is Rich, and I am here doing a review, a disappointment, just vent about the new Rob Zombie movie, Halloween 2.
It sucked.
It's fucking terrible. I mean, I talked about the trailer in another video, and I gotta eat my fucking words on this one. From the trailer to the movie, it was fucking terrible.
It was bullshit.
There was only two things I liked about it. Brad Dourif, the guy who plays the sheriff.
Yeah.
He's also Chucky.
He was good.
He was fucking awesome. I love, Brad Dourif's awesome all around, but he did a really good performance in here. And I think the chick who played Laurie Strode was pretty good. I mean, granted, Jamie Lee Curtis, but for a Scream Queen type person, she did rather good.
Nothing else made sense.
Nothing else made sense. As far as it being towards the second movie, the first 10 minutes are about the second movie. And just so you know, yet again, first again, there's going to be spoilers all through this, so if you don't want to know about the movie, don't fucking watch anymore, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the first about 10 minutes
was awesome.
And it's like part 2 where Michael's killing everybody in the hospital. My girlfriend has not seen any of the Halloween movies except for the newest remake one that was made last year by Rob Zombie.
And I liked it.
She liked that one, and I like it too. I don't fully like it, but I like it enough to appreciate it.
I'm unbiased.
Yeah. So she hadn't seen any, but she didn't like it either. She thought this movie didn't make sense.
It was horrible. I don't even know what to say. It was horrible. It sucked. It made no sense.
Yeah.
The whole hallucination thing.
Yeah, there was, in the movie, there's a whole thing about Michael having a hallucination of his mother and his former self in the clown suit. And essentially, it's like a year later after all the events of part 1, and his hallucination of his mom and himself are leading him back to Haddonfield to, I guess, bring Laurie home, whatever that meant, and I essentially means like killing her,
yeah.
To kill her. And with that, these hallucinations apparently can do anything, be it appear in Laurie's daydreams,
or her friends'
daydreams, or at the end of the movie hold her down while Michael is gonna attempt to kill her.
She's like freaking out, like she's having a seizure on the floor.
Yeah.
Because young Michael is holding her down.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me.
It made no sense to me.
She had a freaky hallucination like in the middle of the dance floor of them.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of hallucinations that don't make sense.
Dream about them.
Yeah, she doesn't even know. Yeah, she doesn't even know what these people look like, mind you.
Or knew that she was his sister.
Knew that she was his sister, but apparently she's hallucinating about him. I don't get that.
That makes no sense.
The one funny part that I liked about this was the interview with Dr. Loomis. That show with Weird Al.
Yeah.
Weird Al, or Dr. Loomis, who is... Let me talk about Dr. Loomis real quick. Dr. Loomis is completely different from anything in the original story, in the remake of anything. He is a fucking jerk trying to sell books in this movie, has no fucking beard, doesn't look like Dr. Loomis at all. It's Malcolm McDowell not playing Dr. Loomis, but somehow still playing Dr. Loomis.
And in the end, gets some shred of humanity that he had in the first movie, but now all of a sudden he has it again after he's been an ass through the whole thing.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to do a redemption where, it falls short. It doesn't make sense to the rest of his character in the movie. Essentially, in his movie, he's trying to sell books. He doesn't give a fuck that the victims were killed by Michael Myers. He shoots video outside for footage for his book outside the killer's house.
He makes it clear he doesn't care.
He doesn't give a fuck. I don't like that.
And then all of a sudden, at the end, he magically appears.
Yeah, like he's in his hotel. He hears it on the news, and then literally next scene, he's there at the scene where it's all happening. He teleports like Hiro Nakamura from Heroes to the scene. And tries to go in and help him. He just falls short.
Sorry, it's just crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So where was I going with this before I start talking about him?
I don't know.
Okay.
This movie fucking sucks.
It's terrible. The story doesn't make sense. Eventually, at the end of it, Laurie, at the end of the movie, comes out with Michael's mask on after stabbing him like 15 times with his own knife.
Yeah. After he was already shot through the heart.
Yeah, they got snipers on him in this shed thing. And it was just fucking terrible. She comes out with the mask on, and then she takes it off. Then it cuts to a white room where she's like kind of bound, kind of sort of.
Yeah.
And
then
she's like all in this mental institution, and then all of a sudden she sees the Sherry Moon zombie with a white horse behind her. The white horse symbolism throughout this movie. There is symbolism like a motherfucker in this movie, but the symbolism falls fucking short.
Literally, I think he was just trying to get his wife to be in.
Well, yeah. I mean, he does that in every... His newest movie, El Super Beasto.
Yeah.
Where the one that mask I have.
Mm.
She's in that too, but I don't know. She's probably just in there because he's his wife.
Yeah.
And
it's like clearly propaganda for his wife to be in the movie. It was like a lot more than she needed to be.
This movie literally pained me. The whole fucking, like, other than the first 10 minutes,
everything
was fucking terrible. It didn't make sense.
Nope.
The characters were terrible, other than the ones I talked about before.
The cow part was funny. In the beginning.
The cow part. There's the part where they hit a cow right in the beginning when they're
like,
bringing Michael's body to like the morgue, and they're all this like bullshit, and the guy's like, cow. He's like, what? Go! Dead cow.
And that was.
Yeah. Then the guy's like spitting out his teeth for 20 minutes.
Yeah, he said fuck for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like fuck, and its teeth coming out. Fuck.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
Teeth.
More teeth.
And then he get his head. Then like Michael sits there like a hacksaw. I'm just gonna cut your head off for about a day and a half. Well, he's jerking him off, one or the other,
It's like, oh.
Yeah, he's like literally sawing his head off.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, but
again, that was
terrible.
A good 10
like if I gave it anything because of the first 10 minutes, it'd be like a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
2 out of 10 for fucking Myers. I'd rather watch part fucking 7, the one with all the webcams and shit, which you don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Which all the webcams and shit. I'd rather watch that movie than this fucking movie. It pisses me off because I have to eat my words about that fucking trailer that I did for another video like a million years ago.
I don't know. All I can say is, Rob Zombie, I want my money back.
Yeah, I mean, you better make up with this with a Super Beasto, or I have no fucking faith in this guy anymore.
This sucks.
Alright, when the trailers, let's do that really quick. Trailers were...
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland looks really fucking awesome.
Johnny Depp looks great as the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, all around it looks fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, it looks so...
It looks really cool. Tim Burton doing awesome.
Yeah, Tim Burton doing
and The Road with Viggo Mortensen, where it's like a post-apocalyptic movie where...
Cannibals, I guess.
There's cannibals, and it's like... just terrible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and one more last thing. Shaky cam like a motherfucker in this movie.
Yeah, I noticed.
A lot of shaky cam. Too much shaky cam. I thought it was Cloverfield for fucking a minute and a half. Yeah, all around 2 out of 10. Don't fucking see this movie.
Get a camera guy who doesn't have like Parkinson's or something.
Yeah, special effects are fucking awesome. I gotta give it out to Wayne Toth, I'd like to say his name, T-O-T-H. That sounds like Toth. He did the effects for the Devil's Rejects and the original Halloween and House of a Thousand Corpses. Almost, I think, every Rob Zombie movie. But he did fucking awesome. The effects were awesome. Yeah. Everything else was fucking terrible.
Just sucked.
And I think they're making a part 3 out of this. Hopefully they do Season of the... I'd rather see the Season of the Witch. I like part 3 Season of the Witch. Granted, it shouldn't be called Halloween. But it's a good movie. I think Tom Atkins is kick-ass in it. If they go that way with it, it'll be awesome. If they do another fucking Myers sequel, which I don't know how that's possible.
He's dead. I don't understand that.
Well, Jason's been dead a couple times, and more than 10 or 11 times in the fucking. And he comes back. He comes back. He's like the cat. He comes back the very next day.
Ew, what the hell was that?
I don't know. All right. Don't see this movie.
At all.
Fucking avoid it like the plague. Save your $10. Go see another fucking... Go see District 9. Go see Inglourious Bastards. It's fucking terrible, this movie. Fuck it. Fuck it in the ass. Rob Zombie, you could kiss my ass.
You suck.
You fucking suck.
You suck.
Alright. Anyways, have a good day, YouTube. Bye.